What's up, y'all? Back with another video. It's your boy Mal, and we can be talking about Attack of the Vine, man. I still see people asking this question, man. I see it all over Reddit. I'm seeing it all over Facebook. I'm a part of these like Lorcana buy sell pages and or like conversation pages where people are talking about Lorcana. And there's a lot of new people in here, and it's just like the hottest question is like, yo, man. Yo, should I pre-order Attack of the Vine? They're like, oh yeah, my LGS has it for 800, 900 a case. And I'm just like, man, yo, if you if you if you don't love your money, pre-order it, bro. If you really don't care about money, go right ahead, bro. Me personally, I care about my money. I work hard for my money. I care about my buying power. I'm not just throwing my buying power away because that's how you got to think about it. We don't have unlimited money. You got a certain amount of buying power, and you want to get the most product for your money. Look at this, man. The box is 240, bro. There is there is really, if I'm being, we make the little, as content creators, we make the little, thumbnails and we kind of, everything's hyped. But if we have a realistic conversation, if you buy this box at 240, you're basically saying you don't think this box is going to go below 240. Because if you thought the box is going to go, or you're going to have an opportunity to buy it at 140 at MSRP or anything lower, you wouldn't pre-sell the box. You wouldn't pre-order the box. Like, so you got to be thinking in your mind that it's going to come out at 240 and go higher. And listen, I'm no genie. I'm no future sight person. But the chances of that happening where this box comes out and it just immediately goes to three, four, $500 is like 0.0000 whatever, bro. Like, it's probably not happening. So if you know that, then the logic would tell you, hey, I'm not gonna pre-order. I'm just gonna let the set come out. A lot of product is gonna be listed by the LGSs. A lot of LGSs are gonna, they just want to turn their money. So if they can sell it for even MSRP, their distro price on a release is probably like between 90 to $100. They're making a good margin, like a 30, 40% margin. They'll take a lot of LGSs aren't greedy. They'll take that and be like, all right, whatever, they'll help people out, give them a decent price, and they'll take their profit and move on, turn their money and move on. Like, I don't see there's gonna be LGSs that's like, yo, we charging market. And I'm gonna tell you on release, this price is gonna go down, bro. It's gonna be so much listed online. There's gonna be boxes everywhere in store. People are gonna be able to walk into some stores. Some stores I know some stores in my area. They're gonna sell the box for what they've been selling Lorcana for since the beginning. $129, $120, $129, whatever. They don't care that there's this big hype going around. They're just like, this is what we do with Lorcana. We're not gonna change that. A lot of LGSs are, you know, they're like, yo, Lorcana is, yeah, it's hype right now, but they're just like, yo, whatever. They don't really care about it because at the end of the day, they have other TCGs like Pokemon. They're probably thinking, hey, let's turn this money so we have more money to buy into our allocation for the 30th anniversary that's coming up. We also have people buying, we also have people buying Pitch Black. Pitch Black is releasing on the same day for Pokemon. So people don't got unlimited money. They're gonna have to, pick and choose what they want to buy. So that's why I know that there's gonna be an opportunity to buy this for less than $240, man. And then look at this, a troll for $110. Like, I don't want to call you dumb, but this just isn't smart. $110 for a trove. Trove are 99% of the time always available to buy at MSRP on release. Like, you're gonna be, whether that's GameStop, whether that's like Target or whatever, Walmart, whatever, you're gonna be able to get a trove for $50. Um, and then look, cases are $1,000, man. Come on, bro. I look at this. This is just a instant no. I've never pre-ordered any TCG. Probably, Yeah, I've probably never ordered any TCG, whether it's Pokemon or Lorcana, and then like, well, first of all, I never pre-ordered, but I've never seen it actually work out. I've always seen that a set comes out and you always have an opportunity, it dips down, and then you always have an opportunity to buy. Now, after it dips down, they may run, depending on how, how much hype is in the set or how much, you know, money is being pushed into it, or how, that could happen. Now, it can drop down to 120 and then run up to 250, but it's not gonna come out and go 250 and just go straight up. It's not gonna happen, bro. So, my opinion, you're better off just having patience, bro. Patience pays in this TCG world, bro. The people that are patient, the people that look into the market, they look at what other sets have done in the past. Yeah, this is a new set and it may not perform the same as an older set, but you can kind of get an idea that it's probably going to perform similar if this set is not crazier than the last set. And as a whole, if I look at this set, I love the set. It has a lot of cards that I actually want to have in my collection, but on release, I don't see this as a set that's like, oh, yo, this is gonna come out and then immediately go to 500 a box. It's not gonna happen. Um, so your best bet is to just let all the people pre-order their boxes. There's gonna be a lot of people pre-ordering their boxes. There's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be in over their head. They're gonna order stuff and then they're gonna be like, "Oh man, I shouldn't have bought it." There's gonna be a lot of flippers, a lot of the quote unquote proggy bros that are gonna, dumb into this stuff, and then they're gonna have to sell it at a loss, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. Um, so people on my channel, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, we're gonna sit back and we're gonna wait for an opportunity to strike, and that's it. And I'll definitely have some videos. Um, I might be away that weekend. No, I'm gonna be able to get some product for sure, but definitely I'm gonna be covering it, having a video that weekend, and maybe gonna look in the market, man, and we're gonna see it go down. There's gonna be an opportunity, and yeah, man, I would say pre-orders probably never smart. Should always just be patient. So, but I'll catch you guys in the next video.